Hello, my name is Cameron Harshaw, and today we'll be talking about the amygdala, which is my favorite part of the brain. Um, we're going to start with what it is and its functions. The amygdala is an almond shaped cluster of nuclei. It helps with emotional processing, especially emotions like anger, aggression, fear, pleasure, things of that nature. It helps you recognize emotional cues in others too, as well as social cues. It helps you in social situations, like when you're talking to somebody and their tone is a little off, you being able to perceive that. Also, with like threats and things of that nature, to be able to react to it properly, which goes into the activation of the fight or flight response. This also is good because it allows you to, like I said before, react to danger and threats properly without the amygdala. As we gonna talk about later, it that wouldn't necessarily be possible. The amygdala also works with the hypothalamus to initiate physiological reactions like increase or decrease of heart rate depending on the situation you're in, as well as stress hormones also depending on the situation you're in. It helps regulate depending on your environment and atmosphere. Um, it allows you to be calm in calm situations, and also it allows you to react faster or make faster decisions and think faster and things of that nature whenever you are in danger or just in high emotion situations. The amygdala also helps with connecting emotions to memories, working with the hippocampus to strengthen memory consolidation, especially for traumatic events. Uh, Instead of saying traumatic, I guess you can just say emotionally charged events. With events that cause you to feel like, imagine like your daughter is born, things of that nature. You can, the amygdala helps you remember those memories more clearly, simply due to the fact that they have attached the emotions to the memory rather than just the memory itself being in your mind. The amygdala also helps develop intuition in social situations, as I talked before, being able to perceive and react and, yeah, perceive and react properly. Now, on to the location of the amygdala. It is located in the medial temporal lobes, both of them because you have two, one in each hemisphere. It sits right in front of the hippocampus as well. That is probably why it helps with the memory stuff so well because it's kind of connected. The amygdala is also a part of the limbic system, which plays a major role in emotion and behavior, as we talked about earlier, attaching emotions to memory and behaving properly in high emotion and even low emotion situations, being able to navigate which emotions to feel and how they make you, what they make you do. This slide is simply just to show you where it is, as talked about. The amygdala is in the left picture, you see where that's at. And in the right picture, you see where it is in relativity to the hippocampus and the hypothalamus. It's smack dab in the middle. And it kind of connects, hence the amount of collaboration they have all in their processing. Now, as talked about earlier, there are negative effects, major negative effects, if there is damage done to it, like impaired fear responses. Either you react overly or you react less than you should. Emotional difficulties like expressing joy or anger, as well as difficulty connecting with others. Without that emotional navigation, it is hard to talk to people because everybody else is feeling emotions properly, and then you're just like not understanding. Creates social misunderstandings, issues remembering emotional experiences. Like if something happened long ago and it was an emotional experience, with your amygdala working correctly, it would still be remembered properly because of the simple fact that it was an emotional situation. It made you feel greatly. It's important. without the amygdala working properly, it can attach those important emotions to that experience, making it just a memory from years ago. Damage to the amygdala causes bad judgment in risk taking situations, social situations, and overall increased impulsivity. So, not necessarily this but either or. You can take more risks, take less risks in social situations, not be able to handle them correctly, or just not really care. But also the Urbach-Wyeth, I think if I hope I'm saying that right, the disease causes bilateral calcification of the amygdala, which makes people with it unaffected by objectively fearful stimuli. Meaning that something that should cause you fear, that should be terrifying, necessarily doesn't terrify them. And yeah. So with that is my breakdown on the amygdala and why I like it.